What's going on YouTube? Run Good Life coming at you with a brand new video. Today we are doing the COMC Flip Challenge update for the month of July. If you have not been following along with this series, I started the year off with $1,000 store credit on COMC.com. Check out my cards. And with zero inventory for sale. And all year long, I have been buying cards and reselling cards. That's all I've done. I've never submitted any of my own cards this year. All of my profit and all of my inventory is strictly cards that other folks sent into COMC that I have found value in, that I've purchased, that I felt were underpriced. And I am flipping my way on up to see where we could end at the end of the year. And now, last month, sales kind of dropped off a cliff, and I was very, very harsh on COMC management about this. And I think rightfully so. I think my feedback could have been a little bit more constructive rather than negative. But it's very frustrating watching COMC kind of struggle with the shipping and scaling their company, as there had been demand for buying and selling. Obviously with the hobby the way it is, the big boom, and now we're kind of slowing down just a little bit. But the interest in trading cards has never been higher, and it really frustrated me watching COMC not be able to handle that growth. And it takes a few months to get a regular shipment. You can pay more and get an express shipment or an expedited shipment, and even those are a bit slower than what they had been previously. All in all, at the end of the day, I just want COMC to return to the COMC that I loved in 2019 and years past. The owner of the company, Tim, went on Sports Card Live for the second time in 3 months. And the first time I was really unimpressed back in April. He came very unprepared. This time around, not only did he come more prepared, there was a level of confidence in his voice, and that was kind of assuring to me that we are definitely on the tail end of the shipping delays and things like that. So I'm going to be honest, I really think that they're going to pull through, and by the end of the year, hopefully those things start to return to those 2019 levels. Maybe I can feel confident again to submit my own cards. So I'm gonna ease off on COMC. We'll always have our differences, and obviously with how much I use the site and knowing what I know and being a power user, I'm always gonna think things should be done a certain way. And at the end of the day, I really just don't have any power and I don't have any control over that. So there's no point in me being super upset about that. All right, today we are gonna get into it. Today we're gonna look at everything that I sold in the month of June. We're going to look at some stuff I bought, and we're going to see how my sales stacked up to months previous. So I am recording this video a little late. I like to record this video on the first day of the month. So some of my stuff is concurrent, but recording this a few days late. As it stands, I have about $2,800 store credit in my account, still within that range of where I like to be at. I've talked about that. I like to have an ample amount of store credit in case a really hot item or a really expensive item that I think there could be margin on pops up on COMC and I can purchase it comfortably. Like I said, I started the year with $1,000, so to have $2,800, to have $18,000 worth of inventory, which is an inflated total. I've talked about this. One of my strategies for selling cards on COMC is to mark my prices up a little bit and then persistently run a 30 to 50% off sale. I ran a 50% off sale at the month of June, actually, and saw some pretty good sales. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the next screen. This is going to be my monthly sales by year here. You can see we kicked off the month of January. We sold $2,040 worth of cards. February, $3,759. We peaked in March with $6,664 worth of sales over 150 items. April, pretty much kind of flat, down about less than 10%, 6,100. And then May came along. And May was the frustrating month, coming down 50% in sales, $3,044. I attribute this largely to all of the shipping delays at COMC. In fairness, the market has corrected itself, so could have been a little bit on me. Probably my prices could have been a little bit high, but for what I've seen, a 50% drop off when I haven't seen a 50% drop off anywhere else in the hobby did seem dramatic. I do think a large portion of it can be attributed to the shipping times scaring people away, and also eBay sales were down as well. And Tim talked about that a little bit on Sports Card Live as well, the dip in eBay sales during that time period. Month of June, we slid again. We're down to $1,870. It's frustrating to be down 33% after being down 50%. It is what it is. I don't really have any thoughts on it anymore. You know, I sold only 18 cards less last month and managed to do about $1,200 less, which means the average price per card that I sold was also down. And we will get into everything that I sold. You'll see that there weren't too many high-end cards. A lot of that mid-range stuff that I talk about a lot in this series did sell. And you can see this month we're about a week into the month as I record this series, and $500 in sales. So hopefully what that means is we'll tick up a little bit this month. Okay. We always go to this spreadsheet right here just for a minute or so. This is a spreadsheet that COMC provides of everything that I sold for the month. I'm able to import this into Google Sheets, take a look at all kinds of things, sale price, transaction fees, see how much I paid in fees, see how much, all of that stuff, see when I bought the item, see when I sold the item. There's only a couple things that we really actually care about on this screen because we can see all of this data on a different page on COMC. But if we scroll down to the bottom of this page, I can go ahead, find a sum. The 82 items that I sold, I paid $1,141.19 for them. I sold them for $1,752.09 after fees. Total profit for the month, $610. So even though it's a down month, I still made about 60% of my starting capital at the end of, or at the start of the year. So this margin is actually really, really strong. You know, the sales overall are down. The margin strong to be above 50% margin. It's where I want to be. I'm happy in the 30% range, honestly. But 50% margin is a great margin. So let's go ahead. We looked at this page. Let's go ahead, hop on over to the sales history page. So this is all 82 cards that I sold for the month. So taking a look at some of these, my top sale for the month was a flip on this 1920 Mosaic Fluorescent Blue to 15 Terrence Mann. Absolutely gorgeous card. We can make this a little bit smaller. Absolutely gorgeous card. I love that Mosaic set that I often talk about. I paid $24 for it after fees. I sold it for $106.16. I sold this after his huge, like, 39-point game. I'm assuming this card's probably still up for sale. Nope, it is no longer up for sale because the buyer was trying to flip it off me. On this one, I shouldn't have sold this one for what I did, but like I said, I was running some sales, and this card kind of dropped on value on me. This is a die-cut Panini Revolution Liftoff LeBron PSA 10. I would have been more than happy just keeping this card overpriced and at the end of the year putting it in my PC. I paid $100 for that card. I sold it for $91, so I lost $9. Made money here on this Jaw. Paid $14.74 for it. This is a premium stock flash foil blue to $49. This is the debut or the tribute. Paid $14.74, got $85 for it. Another good one that I made solid profit on. This one sold via eBay. Austin Martin Prism Draft, but it's a tiger stripe, a super rare parallel numbered to 99 and 99 of 99. Paid $33.15 for it. I sold it on eBay for $80.75. Lost about $10 on a Sabonis. This is a artist proof rookie from Hoops numbered to 25. Card just didn't pan out for me. I thought I was going to get way more for it, and it just didn't pan out. A card that I made a quick $20 on, Devin Booker, a second-year Booker Silver. On the 3rd of June, I paid $40 for it. I sold it for $62.22 3 days later. Took 1 month to make some money on this Chris Webber printing plate. Now, you might be asking, how did I make money on a Chris Webber printing plate? I paid $40 for it. I sold it for $60. Fun story. There are 3 Chris Webber super collectors in the world. One of them I sold a massive 1-of-1 for. I paid $250 for it last year on COMC. I sold it for over $1,000. So I know that there are Chris Webber super collectors who look at COMC. So when I see a Chris Webber 1-of-1 pop up for a small price, it's like, hey, I can make some money on that. I made $12 on this Finest Michael Jordan. Again, the price on this stuff just came way down, so I didn't make the margin that I wanted. $29 to $47 sold on eBay on this Luck of the Lottery MPJ that did have a big scratch on it. Wander Franco came up. I made my 50% on this to $150 Bowman 30th anniversary. Tom Brady $24 to $45 on a PSA 9 Crusade. This is one of my favorite Tom Brady cards, so kind of wish I hadn't sold it. Shohei Ohtani stuff has been nuts lately. $28 up to $34, and I think I left quite a bit of money on the table on that gold refractor. It's not a rookie. Pretty sure I left money on the table there. I lost $2. I don't know, or excuse me, no, I made $8 actually. I made $8 on a Juan Soto PSA 9 rookie legend in the making. So it went that from 25 to 33. Made some solid profit here, and this was a card that I was sad to see go. Paid $9.25. Sold on eBay 4 months later for $33.25. This is the Independence Day Chris Davis, but the serial number on this is 1776. So that's kind of a cool little homage right there. Yeah, that's just a cool card. I made $3 on a Haley Deegan cracked ice. This is not a true rookie for Deegan. From what I've heard, every time they jump up in division in NASCAR, they issue new rookie cards. It's very, very weird. This card looked good. It did have a condition note, surface scratches. So I sold that during my 50% off sale, made $3 profit on it. Coming over here, made $7 profit on a Tatis 2020 pink. Kind of wish I would have held that too. Again, I was just trying to generate some funds in my account. I was trying to kickstart my sales. I ran a big sale and a lot of stuff sold. $16.50 up to $27 on a 2019 Archives 9 Mike Trout. I'll take a little bit of profit there. I'm not seeing any crazy margins. Gary Sanchez went on a tear there, so sold that. This one, perfect example of a COMC card right here. 2001 Donruss Elite yellow die cut to 75 Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens hasn't really been relevant in the hobby, in the industry for a long time, in the sport for a long time. This is a perfect card for COMC. Somebody is going to be looking for this card in their collection. A low numbered, card from 20 years ago. I paid $6.50 for it. Sold on eBay for $23.50. Again, Mookie Betts Team Color, $9 to $22. Perfect COMC card. Perfect COMC card, Collector's Choice International Sean Kemp, my dude Sean Kemp, going $8 to $22 on there. This one's surprising to me. I paid $12, and 2 weeks later sold the Sam Darnold Field Level from 2019 Select, going from $12 to $21. $8 up to $17 on a Yaz Auto. Seems good. This one, wish I would have held it. This actually looks pretty decent. This old Elgin Baylor from 71-72. I paid $15. I sold it for $16.27. Looking for some bigger flips here. Here's my dude Emerson Hancock, who I've talked about plenty of times. Plays for the Mariners. $8 up to $15.72. You can just see I'm living in that range right here. Okongwu, I wish I hadn't sold this. Feel like this card's going to be a sleeper in years to come. I like this kid in the playoffs. $8 to $14. Tools of the trade to $199. I'm not seeing any crazy deals. Here's one, Steve Hutchinson. I bought it for $5. I sold it for $12. Steve Hutch just does not have many autos. There's always going to be fans of these players. Not a skills position player. Offensive lineman. Played for the Seahawks. That's why I know him. Then he went to the Vikings. Just stupid knowledge that I know. Made money on a Kyle Seager rookie. Nothing too crazy here. Just those solid margin flips. Second year stuff does really well actually on COMC. A lot of people undersell second and third year Prism, especially color. This is $1,000 plus a hobby box, $1,200 a hobby box for this year's Prism. You shouldn't be selling second year Brandon Clarks to $49 for $4. They're easily flippable on COMC at that point. I can't believe I sold this card. I actually don't have one of these in my PC. I saw it, I was like, oh, that's low. I'll just list it and it'll never sell. Sure enough, I paid $3. I sold it for $7.29. Somebody else saw the same thing. Coming here, just some stuff that I was trying to clean out of my portfolio. This one hurts. J.P. Crawford has been on an absolute tear for the Mariners. 22 of 25 tops now, rookie auto. I bought that one at the start of the year on January 14th for $6.60. Not reprice it based off his playing. And sure enough, during that 50% off sale, sold for $5.58. That is a feel bad. Just some more little sales down here, nothing too crazy. Gold Wave Mosaic Will Barton. Who's going to make money on that? Run Good is $1.24 paid, $2.62 out, making double my money. Liam Hendricks, 2010 Chrome Refractor, paid $75, sold for $2.43. Another Lincecum from Moments and Milestones. There's a million of these cards, million different cards. 60 cents to $1.90. So I made some margin there. Okay. Talked a lot about what I sold. let's look at what I bought. Typically, I would show you guys some stuff like what my high ticket items. Instead of doing that, I'm going to show you some cards that I've bought in the last month. So again, I've just been looking for value cards on COMC, low number parallels, things like that. Most of these cards I've repriced to about 30 to 50%, sometimes more if I get a real steal, but I'm just looking to make that 30 to 50% profit on every card before moving on. Perfect example, this card was silly low priced. This Paul Goldschmidt, you know, it's Panini Baseball, no licenses, no team logos. I have it up for $7.20. I purchased it for $3.74. So I'm looking to double up on that one. This Allen Iverson right here, I actually really like this card a lot. This is a 0607 trademark moves auto, and it's numbered to 75. I think I paid about $140 for this. I think it's a $200 card. You know, he is a Nuggets uniform, but AI, criminally underrated in my opinion, criminally underrespected, even now. Perfect. Okay. LaMichael P. Ryan auto, I think I paid $5 for it. That seems like a good price. I'm still big on second year stuff, so this Kyle Lewis for a few bucks, sure. George Kirby, I've been buying a little bit of my Seahawks or my Mariners lately. I like manufactured patches. I've talked about this. I like this Derek Jeter manufactured patch from 2014 Topps update. I think I paid $25 for it, so just looking to get 39, make a few bucks there. Another one that I really liked that I picked up here, this Kyle Lewis. I think I got a pretty good price on this. This is a second year Kyle Lewis to 200. I'm asking 44. I paid 25 for it. $25 for a Kyle Lewis Rookie of the Year, 2020 Rookie of the Year auto. I think I'm going to do well on that one. Sometimes you buy stupid stuff on COMC. I do. This is a Jahlil Okafor 15-16 Panini replay, which was a horrible product. But it's a one-on-one. I paid $40 for it. I'm just looking to make my 50%. I'm asking $60. I like this card. I think this is a sleeper card. 2019-20 Donruss Elite Red Aspirations Ja Morant PSA 9. These cards are hard to gem. They're on that thin card stock. I purchased that one for $98, trying to get $156 for it. I think I bought this one a little bit too low as well. This Randy Arozarena Fireworks, again, Panini Baseball. I paid $16, looking for $26 on it. You can go down the list. A couple cards that I really like that I bought this month, actually, right here. These Spider-Man sketch cards. I like this one a lot more just because the aesthetic is better. I don't know anything about these other than that they are one-of-one sketch cards. I don't know anything about the artists, but I don't recall. I think I paid like $20 for them, I think, or maybe even less. Yeah, $20 for each of them. I just feel like with what Spider-Man's doing and what with pop culture cards are doing for one-of-ones from artists, it seems pretty low. So went ahead and grabbed a pair of those. Come over here, just some other stuff. You know, it's everything that I purchased in the last month is just within my wheelhouse of cards that I really like. I like this one. If this one never sells, I'm perfectly okay with it. 94.95 Finest Refractor with the peel. And I think I paid $40 for it. So if that one never sells, at the end of the year, I'll gladly add that one to my PC. Another Kyle Lewis. You can kind of see I've really been kind of crushing on Seahawks stuff lately, Mariners stuff lately, and Seattle stuff. Paid $75, trying to get $120 for it. Solid on-card second-year auto. A little bit of a smudge right there, but I think I should do reasonably well on that one. I was happy about this one too. This is a second-year Curry 2010-2011 playoff contenders patches black die cut to 49 Curry. Just a rare card, just a card you don't see very often. 31 of 49. This card, how much did I pay for this one? I bought it on the 12th of June. I paid $50. I'm trying to get 90, so trying to double up. And the rest of this stuff, nothing too crazy in here, just kind of stuff that I like. Some late night purchases, obviously. I can't help myself. When I see cards that I think have potential, I have to buy them. Like this PS8 or BGS 9 Bull Pink Velocity. Trying to get $72 for it. I bought it for $47. I can't help myself. When I have store credit, when it's late at night, when I'm looking at COMC, sure. Here is something I don't understand. Lewis Hamilton. I don't know Formula One at all. Just like I don't know golf, just like I don't know soccer, but I still flip the cards. This card is more beautiful to me than the one of him in a pose that sells for a ton of money. I like trophy cards. I paid, I'm gonna lose money on this one. I paid 19 for it. I'm trying to get my money back. There's other people asking $10 for this card. So I don't know in this case if I should just buy these two that are $10 or if I should just take my L. I tried. I'll always give myself credit for trying. That one didn't pan out. I'm better off selling Haley Deegan stuff. So we've talked a lot about some of the stuff that I've picked up. Just an eclectic mix of everything that, I think is undervalued. And I'm just going to keep pressing on. I'm going to kind of lay off COMC in terms of the shipping stuff, the processing stuff. They're going to be at the National. I'm going to be at the National. I don't know if we're going to talk or not. If we do, I'll let you guys know in the next update. I'm just going to keep doing my thing on COMC. I'm going to not be so angry anymore and frustrated over things that I have no control over. It's really, really silly to pour your energy. It's really silly. It is what it is. And I have no control over how they want to run their business. As much as I think I could run it more effectively, I don't have that control. So yeah, that's going to do it for this month. I'm really interested to see where the Flip Challenge goes from here. Now that sales have gone down, now that we're not on the upward trend anymore, January, February, March on the upward trend, April kind of just plateaued, kind of just sit there, and then we fell off a cliff. I'm interested to see if we can build back up to some of those $6,000 months. I'm going to be adding more and more inventory as the year goes on. As I sell stuff, I'm going to keep buying stuff. I'm interested to see where the challenge goes. I'm a little bored right now. Obviously, it's much more fun when you're going up, 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 and now we have to climb back up to that level if we can get back up to that level. But the amount of sales that I did for the first 6 months, overall, it exceeded my expectation for the first half of the year. I did not expect to sell that much in the first half of the year. I don't think the second half will be nearly as successful. Never say never. We may finish strong, but I think the next couple of months, I expect to stay in this 2,000 to 3,000 range before maybe we break out towards the end of the year. And that's just where we're at with the COMC challenge. So started with $1,000. I have, over $10,000, a legitimate asking price of over $10,000 worth of inventory. I have $3,000 worth of store credit. So I should really just be thankful for that. That's going to do it today. If you're still here watching this, you are a trooper. You are in for good with the RGL community, and I appreciate that. These flip challenges are fun to talk about every month and kind of break everything down. And that's going to do it. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, I don't think you're watching at this point. But if you are, and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, what are you really doing with your life? That's going to do it. Take care, stay safe, and we'll get back to opening something tomorrow.